Ooh, it's going to be a good one, most definitely. As we mentioned, Ronaldinho has been playing the Blanka in this game, and you brought to my attention that HKDash, a longtime Bison player, has got his bay back, right? The DLC has arrived, and boy, he's got to be happy with this iteration of Bison.
Yeah, I feel like there were so many Bison players out there, like, you know, Pinoy from San Diego. Shout out to San Diego crew. They all played like random characters. I don't even know who HKDash played in the first season. They were lost. And then when that trailer dropped, I know all of them started playing again, and they're all back. So really, really good to see HKDash back. I'm sure he played in Season 1. I don't remember the results of how he did in Season 1, but he is doing really well in Season 2 so far.
Indeed, right? And it's a big boon. It's a big boost to have your character back, not only because that's what you're familiar with, that's where a lot of your legacy skills are going to translate, but just like the chemistry. Having the character you really want back, I think, really fuels your motivation to play. As you mentioned, right? You saw all these players start grinding it out online. They just wanted to get into the games, get to an advanced state with this character as quickly as possible. So I'm looking forward to this one. Let's get into it. HKDash versus Ronaldinho, who I believe is still in the Blanka as we see here. I think a character that is also still very dangerous.
Yeah, received like minimal nerfs, I'd say, but overall, still a really strong character. I don't think there's any character in this game that's not viable.
Yeah, for sure.
But Ronaldinho, I mentioned earlier to you, Rinch, he was playing Karen in Street Fighter V.
Yeah.
Very solid fundamental characters, heavy on the normals. Blanka kind of like that, but I think he's way more reliant on his special moves.
Most definitely. Blanka's got like some shenaniganery to him 100%. Not only with the specials, but the way he can kind of move about on the ground and the way you kind of use some of the ground normals like the stand heavy kick, right? We see like driver stand heavy kick sometimes to try to really get that tip of the extended hitbox. But right now, breaks out the bait on the level 1 and is able to get a little bit of a punish.
Yeah, there's like a lot of movement going on from Ronaldinho right now. A lot of hopping, a lot of jumping, a lot of drive rushing, and hop throughs.
Yeah, let me see. That hop is huge. Definitely a way to kind of just throw visual deception at your opponent. And wow, that's that heavy kick has 9 active frames, but you know?
Yeah, it was just a little too early there.
Yeah. Rarely do you see that one, at least not trade and just whiff entirely, and then what a bait out to finish it. HKDash really brought that round back.
Yeah, same thing happens. Both whiffed on their anti-airs, but Ronaldinho getting his level 2 started, which is the bane of a lot of players' existence. The level 2 of Blanka.
Absolutely right. The Lightning Beast, about to be one of the strongest level 2s in the game. There's the stand heavy kick anti-air and the counter hit.
From
That's such a huge reward. Ridiculous, right?
From so far away.
Like, doesn't have any business anti-air from that range.
Nice punish on the whiff. Drive reversal. Ronaldinho taking the second round.
Yeah, looking good. Bouncing back quickly, efficiently. He's going to have another level 2 if he wants it here shortly as well, especially after that throw.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of scrambling going on, especially in these first 2 rounds, and I kind of have to look up at their health and see who's actually losing and winning in each situation.
Right? You can't really tell just by the raw visuals of what's happening to the characters. My man was presenting right there, trying to parry the bomb, but just throws him ahead of time, and then once again baits out another wake-up reversal. Ronaldinho.
This is going to burn Ronaldinho out. Really strong situation for HKDash, but Ronaldinho, level 2, ready. Also with critical art, so I want to see where he wants to spend his meter. How does he want to bring down HKDash's life bar? We're going to go with the level 2 option.
Yeah, just going to go into the raw level 2 in the neutral, make HKDash pause a little bit.
Yeah, and this is going to give him enough time, enough offensive time to build his drive meter back, get out of burnout. Still has a little level 2 left.
Ooh, it actually sneaks in the drive impact. Has a level 1 for the follow-up as well. Won't be able to kill. They'll get close, yeah.
Yep. One more guess for both. Nice drive reversal. Just get the pressure off.
Oh, takes the rest of the drive meter away as well. HKDash, he doesn't have any meter, but
wow!
No fear, no meter, no fear. Just goes on in with the Devil's Reverse.
You know, it's pretty hard to anti Devil's Reverse, so I get it.
It is.
And that was like such a high, like adrenaline situation.
Yes.
You're trying to look out what to be ready for. It could have been a Psycho Crusher.
Yeah, very tense. A lot of visual trickery with Bison in general, and the fact that he's a very new character, right? You haven't built in that visual memory and that muscle memory in dealing with certain options. Oh, get off me. Level 1 wake up does work out this time as Ronaldinho tried to implement the throw loop.
And baiting out the anti-air, but you know, you don't really get punished for it, so not a bad option. But when the anti-air from Blanka does hit, you do lose 30% of your health.
Yeah, exactly right. That's why you saw Ronaldinho was comfortable pressing the stand heavy kick as soon as you saw HKDash take to the skies. Because as you mentioned, it's still difficult to whiff punish if it does whiff.
Yeah, that was like 3 counter hits in a row. We are pressing some buttons right now.
And we're waking up with OD Blanka ball as well. Ronaldinho is outside. Look at this activity on activity. We'll switch to the parry now if all the other options don't work. Lightning Beast to get the corner for himself.
Don't tech the throw. Don't tech the
Oh, tech the non-existent throw, grabbing nothing but oxygen. Help me, please.
One more guess. Okay, 2 more guesses now. That actually anti-aired?
The crouch heavy punch. So I think crouch heavy punch is a good anti-air, but it does lack a good cross-up hitbox.
Yeah.
So luckily, since Bison was in the corner, I guess, then it worked out.
It worked out? Yeah, I was surprised that it didn't lose to that jump in.
Yeah, it did look funky, though, for sure. Bombed up. Oh, no anti-air this time. There's the crouch heavy.
Nice conversion off the stand roundhouse. Those are some plus frames. Something that's pretty special to Bison, being so plus on normals.
Yeah, for real, though. I was like, damn. I was surprised they gave him the knee back from 5. The plus frame knee.
And his Fierce.
Yeah, his Fierce plus as well, which is definitely not a common occurrence in this game. A lot of the time, if you do have a plus frame, but it's reserved to like a stand medium punch or a crouch medium punch.
And you're negative on everything else.
Yeah, exactly. Not a lot of plus heavies in this game whatsoever.
Yeah, that trade with doubles reverse actually knocked down Ronaldinho. Just wasn't able to get the conversion off the trade anti-air.
Wow, and now we're seeing the Psycho Crusher anti-air as well. Strong
There's
option.
the conversion for that one.
Well, the trades
There's just no fear right now. Like, Ronaldinho is either holding forward or he's hopping forward or he's dry rushing forward.
Yeah, we even saw a slide right there, again, neutral jump. Like, any type of forward advancing hitbox, he's trying it. But HKDash is prepared for every answer.
Yeah, this is, you know, looking at the scoreboard right now, we're 2-0. This is match point for HKDash.
Yeah, didn't get the medium link that he was most likely looking for after the drive rush light.
Yeah, these have been some really volatile rounds so far. Nice anti-air OD Psycho Crusher. Gets him out of the corner, too.
Yeah, that's a great point. Providing some breathing room. Letting him get back to the neutral, play a little bit more on even ground. Ronaldinho, though, trying to take that away. Nice jump back. That's what you got to do as Bison when we talked about the cross-up angles because of the weakness of crouch heavy.
That actually punish countered.
Just a quick side switch with the OD
with
stomp.
OD stomp. I didn't even think about using that as a side switch.
That was really cool. Oh, no, the drive rush. Man, went a little bit too far that time.
It was way too fast, way too far. Like, had the right answer for the neutral jump, but because it was so fast, his anti-air actually whiffed.
We seen it from the trailer, right? We were timing Bison's 40-yard dash speed as soon as we saw him. That time, the quickness actually worked against him.
And it's funny because his animation doesn't make like his arms look like he's running. It's just his feet moving really, really fast.
Legit, bro. Naruto running in the building. And now, obviously, it's a very high-tense moment. Both players in the final round of Game 3. HKDash on set point, gets the knockdown with the bomb setup. Ronaldinho's being disciplined now. Well, a lot of drive gauge surrendered because of that block string, though.
He's putting Ronaldinho in the orange right now, and he used the OD ball to burn himself out, and he has no meter.
Yeah, okay. He might live here from this level 3 because it just barely
If
went
he
into the
lives
yellow.
now, he's not living through the next sequence. I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah, exactly. And HKDash, he could have killed in that last combo, but instead, the OD Psycho Crusher finishes the job and finishes the entire set 3-0.
Very, very convincing. First match in losers round 1. Congrats to HKDash. He's going to move forward, and I believe he's playing not Pedro.
Yeah, yes, I believe that is correct. And it looked like to me, HKDash definitely looked comfortable on the Bison. As you mentioned, longtime Bison player, felt right at home. While on the other end, Ronaldinho looked like he wanted to do anything but play against Bison, right? He was like, I'm not trying to block it out. I'm not trying to figure out how you're going to go about your offense. He was really just betting on defensive choices that would hopefully turn the momentum around, bring him to the offensive side of everything. But honestly, HKDash just played so well and so disciplined that he didn't get a lot of those opportunities.
Yeah, and they were very, very, very volatile rounds. Like, there was not a moment of slowness, really. They weren't feeling each other out. They were going in on each other, and, you know, it just seems like HKDash was able to win all of those scrambles.
Yeah, and I mean, winning those scrambles, when you're Bison, right, when you get such a big reward from a lot of those scramble situations, it really makes the opponent, I think, get frustrated a little bit more quickly, a little bit more easily than in other scenarios here. Again, we saw that, right? Just chipping away at the drive meter till Ronaldinho actually burnt himself out from that last OD gambit. But before that, like 4 bars damn near was shaved from the different block strings that we saw from HKDash. So great job, just the meter management in general, the pressure from the Bison. So he will actually be facing Kioma in losers quarterfinals. Then we got Not Pedro waiting the winner of our next match, which is going to be Juninho versus